it was the Emperor's birthday last Tuesday?
Yes, yes, last week. It's
Uh-huh.
already finished.
Uh-huh. So, did you have a good
Every
rest?
his birthday, he answer some interviews on TV interviews.
Okay.
So he said, in Japan had a lot of disasters, but
Uh-huh.
still people are making the effort. So
Mm-hmm.
he appreciated of that.
Mm-hmm. Excellent. Excellent. All right. Hello, Raphael. How are you today?
Hi, teacher, and Heidi, I'm fine. And you?
Very good. So, how was your Christmas?
It was fun because I spent it with my family, and I have a re very big family.
Uh-huh.
So it is really good when we get together.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's great. It's always that do you get together very often, or is Christmas one of the few times that
No,
you have a chance to get together?
we do it very often because we live close to each other. I mean, the whole family lives in the same neighborhood.
Ah, okay. That's great. Remind me what country you're from. Is it
I'm from
Mexico
Brazil.
or
I
Brazil?
am
It
from
is
Brazil. Live in Rio de Janeiro.
Brazil. Okay. Okay. All right. I was thinking Brazil until you said the whole family was in the same neighborhood, and I know that's very typical in Mexico. So I guess it's typical in Brazil as well. Um,
Yeah.
yeah. My brother-in-law's family actually, his sister and brother and his mom all live in the same little town here. They rarely see each other. So
Shame on them.
yeah.
Yeah,
So but
I'm not
it's
going to lie. Sometimes it is good to live a little bit far from your
uh-huh.
family because you want to avoid some problems. But in general, I think it is positive to live
Uh,
close to each other because we
yeah.
see each other very often.
Uh-huh. And you enjoy each other and so forth.
Yeah,
Heidi, do
yeah.
you live close to your family as well, or
No, no, no.
no, you live further away?
Yes,
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
siblings are living in another places.
Uh-huh. And how many siblings do you have?
Three, four siblings.
Four. Okay, so you have from a large family like I am. I also have four siblings. How many
Mhm.
siblings do you have, Raphael?
I'm not so sure what kind of answer you want to hear because when you mean siblings, you mean cousins?
Mm-mm. Siblings mean brother and sister. So
I
I
have
have
one brother.
one brother. So you have one sibling. Okay. So
Okay.
siblings is a it's a single word for brother and sister for people like Heidi and myself who have many. So I could say I have three brothers and one sister, or I can
Mm,
say I have four siblings. Much easier so to say four siblings.
that's
So
okay. I have
yeah.
one sibling.
Okay. Yeah. And Ozma,
Hi,
welcome. Welcome
Jen.
again. I am
Hi.
so impressed with Ozma because I feel connected to her because she is a fellow night owl. So it is now 4 a.m. in her country, and she is awake studying English. So
Yeah, because this is the time that I have, yeah, it dependent for my schedule of work. That's
uh-huh,
why
uh-huh, yeah,
I still waking up.
yeah. Do you work at night then
Yes,
with your
yeah, I
work?
work night shift.
Hmm. What do you do?
I'm journalist.
Oh, okay, but you work the night shift.
Hmm.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah, and it's quite
always the news cannot stop.
well, once you get, like I was telling you, I had the one student that she's located in Japan at 4 a.m. on Tuesdays.
Mm.
And because of that, for the last, I guess, 4 or 6 weeks, I have not been able to sleep at night. So I've just been staying up, you know. And the last week, I finally have been going to bed about 2 in the morning and asleep until 8 or 10 or 9 or 10. But I'm still a night owl and so forth. So, um,
Mm.
but All right. So, Rafael, it's about 11. Is it 11 p.m. in Brazil?
Exactly.
Okay, exactly. So, but you're not a night owl, so you'll be going to bed before 2, right? So,
Of course. But I don't need to go to work tomorrow, so I'm not worried. Because when I need to work the next day,
uh-huh.
I will not be awake at this time.
Okay, so you'll be in bed very early, and I
Yes.
set my schedule because I have a tendency to have more energy at night. So I set my schedule where I work late in the evening, like 8, 9, 10 o'clock at night, 11, 12, 1. So, so, but right now it's a Saturday, so it's a little different. So, memory is the topic today. So, do you have a good memory? Heidi, do you have a good memory?
Yeah. Before I had a good memory. I remembered all telephone numbers of my acquaintances.
Wow.
But now, no, because I can check their telephone number in a cell phone, so I don't need
Yeah.
to remember them.
So pre-cell phone days, you could remember all the numbers. Are you also very good at remembering dates and years and things like that?
Yeah, before I remembered all Japanese national holiday, but now I don't I don't know.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Asma, also, do you have a good memory?
Uh, I don't think so. Especially with names.
Especially with what?
Names. Names.
Names. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. And Raphael, do you have a good memory?
Definitely no. I'm terrible at memorizing anything. I think it
Uh-huh.
happens naturally with me, but if I need to memorize things, it doesn't work. For example, I used to work as a math teacher in high school
Uh-huh.
and for example, I had a class with 45 students, and at the end of the year, I couldn't remember their names.
Oh
I
wow.
could only remember the names of the students that had a bad behavior. So
Uh-huh.
you cannot forget.
You,
But
you cannot forget the behavioral troubles in your class, but
um, yes, it is simple to
yeah.
remember. But
Do you ever have any of your former students come up to you and talk to you and you're like, hi?
no, actually, I have a terrible memory when it comes to names, but I
Uh,
don't forget your face. So it's not a problem.
oh,
I
okay.
don't forget your face. Yeah, I can see you once, and I will remember your face.
Okay, so you remember where the person is from and so forth.
Yes.
So I had a situation happen to me probably about years ago, probably about 2000, maybe 2006, 2005, or maybe before that. But I was teaching in Tampere, and I taught there for 11 years in Finland, and it's a town about 500,000 people, about 500,000 people, and so I would run into my students all the time, and my students were in various companies from around the city, so I would travel to their location and teach. And I remember one day I was walking down the street and I saw one of my students, and she waved, and I said to myself what company she was. And then I saw another lady, and oh yeah, she's from this company. And then I saw a third lady, and she waved, and we both said hello. And I went through every single class I had. I could not remember what company she was in. It was like, where is this lady from? And then I walked into my Finnish class that I took twice a week, and it turns out that this lady who I thought was my student was actually my Finnish teacher. So it was really funny. It was like, oh, okay, well that's why that's why she wouldn't fit in any of my classes, because she was my teacher and not my student. So it was really funny. So, all right, I have a good memory when it comes to numbers, like Heidi. I will remember back in the day before cell phones, I could remember telephone numbers. I could also remember if we were friends, you could ask me, when did we do this, and I can give you the dates, the month and the year. I can usually tell you when I've met a person based on the month and the year. I won't go for the day, but that's pretty. But if you ask me a name, or like here at Verbling, where everybody is from, I will forget. So, all right, next one. Have you ever forgotten an important birthday or an anniversary? So, Raphael, have you forgotten an important birthday or anniversary?
Actually happened. I know that it happened, but I don't remember when. But I think it is so common today because we have been so busy. I'm not. Maybe I'm very curious because today we have a lot of technology to help us. For example, like Heidi was telling us, we don't need to memorize telephone numbers today because we have cell phones and iPods and everything that helps us. But sometimes it seems that we live so quickly that it is not enough, and we need to study a lot and work a lot, and that's why sometimes I can forget my mom's birthday. It doesn't happen very often, but it did in the past.
Yeah, yeah. And did she remind you when you've forgotten it, or do you?
No, I remembered in time.
Yeah. Now, my siblings and I have a wonderful arrangement, and it kind of happened without us really talking about it. But I guess because we're not very gift-oriented, our arrangement is that I get my brothers the same thing for their birthdays as they get me, and that is nothing at all. So we kind of joke about it, that we always get each other the same thing for our birthdays, but it's really easy to forget their birthdays because of it. So Ozma, have you ever forgotten an important birthday or an anniversary?
Yeah, I have the idea that I am terrible in dates, in numbers, with names. So that's why, for example, when I want to remember the birthday of my husband, yeah, I have to check out my calendar and or sometimes to go to see his ID and just to make sure. Yeah. Yeah, because I'm terrible. Yeah, I told you that I'm terrible with names, dates.
Yeah. Do you give yourself what is it, memory reminders, like on Google Google Calendar? Do you send yourself reminders?
No, but I write, like notice, especially in my work, what I have to do, or to not forget, or
Yeah. Okay. All right, Heidi, have you ever forgotten an important birthday or an anniversary?
Not forget. I don't care of that. Something happened in the past. Then same date, will come, but it's not the same date. Only by chance. Okay, it's already passed 2 years or 3 years. I don't like the past.
So it's
the past.
So if you have forgotten, you don't remember. So
No, I remember, but I don't care of that.
I get it. Totally get that. Okay, awesome. All right. So what we are going to do is look at some vocabulary, and then we will do a small reading about memory. So we've got to clutter up, a consequence, to purchase, to mislay, to boost, a boon, and a memory lapse. And the meanings are benefit, improve, forgetting something, fill messily, buy, temporarily lose, or result or outcome. So Ozma, can you choose one of these words and match it?
Clutter up is fill messily.
Fill messily, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. And Heidi, can you choose a word?
A consequence, result, outcome.
Yes. Okay, and Raphael.
Okay. Can I skip some?
Absolutely. Just like most matching, you go to the ones you know first, right?
Okay. Boast. Maybe it goes to improve.
To burst, boost, to improve. That will work. Okay. And Asma.
Okay. A boon, it's a benefit.
A boon is a benefit. Okay. Okay. And then Heidi.
Mislay, fill messily.
Mislay is not, we've already got that for clutter up. So.
Okay, it's forgotten something. Mislay, forgetting something. For example, I left my wallet when I recognize it in front of the cash.
Okay. Yeah, it isn't forgetting something. It's another one. It's temporarily lose if you mislay. For example, if you mislay your keys, I do that all the time. I mislay my keys and cannot find it. So, okay. All right, Raphael, can you choose either purchase or a memory lapse?
Purchase goes to buy.
Yeah, so to purchase means to buy. Okay, and then we have a memory lapse, Ozma, which would be?
Forgetting something.
Yes, and I do want to apologize for the dogs in the background. Do you guys hear the dogs barking?
No problem, teacher.
You know,
not a big deal.
Okay, good. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. At least they're not at my door anymore. They've gone to something else. So, all right. All right. So, Ozma, do you ever mislay things?
Yes. Yes. Means to lose K or something like this.
Yeah, it's like, for example, your keys, or you just temporarily lose something. I mislay my glasses and my keys all the time.
Yeah, but the bad thing that if I mislay an appointment, yeah, this is for me. It's very terrible.
Yeah, you can't mislay an appointment, because mislay is actually a physical thing, like a wallet, but you might mislay your appointment book. So you might, with that one, you would forget. You have a memory lapse and you forget the appointment. So.
Okay. I cannot mislay an appointment. Yeah.
yeah, you can't mislay an appointment. You can only when you mislay something, it is something physical that you can touch. So, okay, so you mislay your hairbrush, or you mislay your favorite T-shirt, or something like that.
Yeah.
Well, good. I'm glad we use that word to practice, so you make sure you've learned what it means. So, Heidi, do you like to clutter up things, or do you like things to be very, very neat and clean?
Yes. Many foreigners nowadays they are coming to Japan for tourists because Japan then is less appreciated much against others. Then nowadays many foreigners are always surprised because Japan, or every street or for example public toilet, all very very clean.
Yeah, and it's a very.
I like living in Japan. Sometimes I travel another countries. Yeah. Particularly public bathroom is awful.
Oh, yep. Don't go to the public bathrooms in the States. So, yeah. So, yeah, clutter up. Clutter. Does everybody know what that means, actually? I personally hate clutter. Hi, Jinyu. Welcome. I personally hate clutter. I want to show you real quick what clutter is. Bear with me a moment. My mom's home and my sister's home is very cluttered, and they like clutter. And clutter is when there's just a bunch of stuff all over. This is, of course, over the top. This is exaggerated, but somebody's home that's very cluttered. They have all kinds of stuff all over. This is a cluttered home. So, a cluttered kid's room. So, anyway, does anybody here like clutter? Raphael, do you like clutter?
No way. Because
No way.
no way, because if we live this way, how can you find the things that you want?
I don't know. I have friends that all are very cluttery, and I just don't know how they do it.
I'm not going to lie. Sometimes my bedroom is a little bit messy, but not this way. And when I feel that it is irritating me, I clean everything up.
And you find a home for everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jinyu, are you able to speak now? Hello.
Hi, teacher. Hi,
How are
Heidi.
you? How are
I'm
you?
fine.
So, do you like things to be really clean and spacious, or do you like clutter?
I want to keep things balanced.
Balance. Okay.
My mother-in-law are living with us. She often do the dishes, clean the door, and do the other chores for us. So my rooms are not cluttered up.
Because she cleans things up very, very good.
Yes.
Yeah, good. All right.
But she often complained about us because my wife, and my daughter are very lazy.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay. Funny. All right. Asma, how about you? Can you live in clutter, or do you need to have it well organized?
Yeah, I like an organized office or home or yeah, because when I feel that I live in a messy home or working in a messy office, yeah, I feel not comfortable, and all my things and ideas will be disordered, you know,
Yeah.
like the atmosphere.
Yeah. I learned really quick when I was in university that I could not study in my dorm room unless it was clean and organized. so,
Yeah,
so,
it's
um,
dependent.
yeah.
But for example, I know a colleague with me.
Uh-huh.
Uh, he cannot work in what organized office. No,
Uh-huh.
he like a culture like this. I say
Uh-huh.
cultural. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
culture office.
So it has to be kind of chaotic or very cluttered office. Yeah, there are some
Yeah.
people that for example, I know some people that they leave things out on the counter because they forget that they have it if they don't have it on the counter. So they leave it out. If they put it in a drawer, they won't be able to
Yeah.
find it. So it drives me crazy, but that's me. Okay, let's go ahead and read this the following text and fill in the spaces using a word from the box below. So since we can't actually see the box, what we're going to do, I went ahead and wrote the words on the Verbling chat. We've got note, diet, wallets, and email. Those are the words. Okay, so Jinyu, can you read the first paragraph?
Umbrellas came in at number 1. Oh, I don't know how to spell this.
It's on the Verbling chat. Can you see the Verbling chat?
Uh, Umbrellas came in at number 1. Uh, wallet, and number 2, and cell phones and number 3. However, this isn't a list of popular birthday presents. Instead, these are the most common items cluttering up lost property offices worldwide.
Okay, excellent. Thank you. Raphael, could you read the next one?
Yes. Birthdays and anniversaries often slip people's minds, sometimes with disastrous consequences. Technology can come to the rescue with calendar-based websites allowing users to enter important dates and then automatically sending reminder notes email by email. Uh,
Email. Yeah.
some some sites even provide users with the option of purchasing and sending presents or flowers directly.
If I had the money, that's exactly what would do. so, all right, Heidi, you read the next paragraph.
Another common problem is losing or mislaying everyday items such as keys or glasses. Studies show that humans are much better at keeping to a routine than they are at remembering exceptions. For this reason, getting into a habit of always leaving items in the same place is said to work well. If you have a break a routine, writing a memo to yourself is an easy way to jog your memory.
Writing a memo is good. Writing a note is another one.
Note.
Note. Okay. All right, and Ozma, could you read the next paragraph?
Yeah. Most people get more forgetful as they get older, but scientists are now finding that caffeine can help to boost memory as we age. Together with a balanced diet, regular exercise, and moderate alcohol intake, a cup of tea or coffee each day is a significant step towards retaining a good memory for as many years as possible. Caffeine can also be a boon for students or those studying another language. It not only aids concentration, but has also been shown to help with information recall.
It seems that everyone has different techniques to improve memory skills. Science seems to back this up, with its experiments showing that there is no single technique. Whatever you might try, however, occasionally embarrassing memory lapses are probably just a part of being human. Okay, a question for you that I thought of during this reading. Jinyu, you teach history, right?
Yes, I'm teaching history.
Okay, how do you teach your students to memorize or learn all the dates? Or do they have to know the dates? Is there any?
I often repeat those numbers again and again in my class.
Okay, so you actually in your teaching method, you believe that repetition will help them.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Me too. In my language training.
I ask my students to form the band. I ask my students to form the good learning habits.
Mhm. Mhm. And do you?
Before class, students should preview the class. In the class, I ask students to take notes. After class, students should review the lessons.
Mhm. Okay.
Yeah. Those are the common steps they should do.
Mhm. Do you find that most students do that, or do most students not do that?
I only find a few students do that.
Yeah. Okay. And are they the ones who pass with flying colors?
Can you repeat this sentence?
Yeah, I just used a idiom. Are they the ones who pass? I'm writing it down. Pass with flying colors.
Pass with flying colors.
Which means it's a way of saying have they done very, very well? Are they the ones that do very, very well?
Oh, and for each class, only a few students pass with flying colors.
Okay. Okay. All right. So, okay. Are there any words or phrases in this reading that you guys do not know?
And the fourth paragraph. And I don't know this word.
Okay.
Caffeine.
Caffeine. Okay. Caffeine is a bean. It's basically it's a type of coffee bean. I think it's something in coffee beans. It's that that is found in coffee and in soda pop. So it is. I don't think we even could have an image for that. So you find it in.
Can we call it coffee substance?
When we say when I wrote down caffeine, this is what it came up as. So, but this is what it is, I guess. CHNO. But it's something that is found in certain certain foods. And all of these, this has a lot of caffeine. These are energy drinks. So what did you ask, Raphael?
I would call it coffee substance. Maybe I'm not right.
For coffee substance, yes, that would be that. I think is a good way to do that. So coffee substance. Yeah.
Thank you.
Coffee substance, and I typed that in wrong. But it is found usually in coffee, soda, and energy drinks. And chocolate also has some caffeine as well. But good question though. Any other words or phrases in here that you do not know? Okay, let's go on. So what are the 3 most common items of lost property? Asma, do you remember one of them? Asma, are you there? Okay, maybe she stepped away from the computer. So Raphael, what are the 3 most common items of lost property?
How can I be sincere? This exercise won't work for me.
Okay, that's right. You've told me that in the past. Yeah, because you can't remember that. No. That's right. So let's look at this together. So wallets, cell phones, umbrellas. So let's just skip this then. Okay, let's go on. Collocations. Let's match the 2 halves of these collocations and then practice them. So we have slip, disastrous, jog, a balanced, and come to. And then we have diet, one's memory, the rescue, consequences, and one's mind. So Raphael, can you match one of these?
I'll try.
Okay.
Disastrous consequences.
Perfect. Disastrous consequences. If you forget your wife's birthday, there might be disastrous consequences, maybe. Yeah, so, Jinyu, can you choose one?
A balanced diet.
A balanced diet, perfect. Okay, and Asma, are you back?
Yeah, teacher.
Okay, excellent. So can you match one?
Okay. Come to one's mind, I say.
Actually, it's not that one.
Comes to one's memory?
No. It's the last one. So come to the rescue. So if something comes to the rescue, it's something that will help you. For example, you were having a problem and a friend came up and he came to the rescue. Mm-hmm. And he helped you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I see.
Okay, and then Jinyu, can you do one?
Hello, teacher.
Yes.
Oh, I have a collection problem. Your voice is delayed. Let me go out.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So Raphael, can you match one of these?
Now I have no idea.
Okay, no worries, no worries. Okay, so
Uh,
these are some phrases, and then we will work on and learn. So to slip one's mind and to jog one's memory. So if say for example, Raphael, you have a meeting today or you have a meeting every Monday at 2 o'clock, and at 2:15 you realize that you have forgotten it. It slipped your mind. So to slip one's mind is to temporarily forget something. So to jog someone's memory, to jog one's memory, for example, is I say something to Asma, maybe about a website. I tell her about a website, and that jogged her memory, and she remembered another website. So to jog somebody's memory is one person saying something that makes you remember something else. Does that make sense, everyone?
yes.
Excellent. Okay. So, so Jinyu, are you able to speak? Are we in sync?
I can't speak.
Oh, you can speak. Okay.
Mm.
Okay. Can you tell us about the last time something slipped your mind?
Slip my mind.
Yeah, that means something you've forgotten, temporarily forgotten.
I have a habit. I often forget many things.
Mm.
My wife always complain about that. She often say to me, "Computer is my only lover. I
Your only
only
lever?
I only remember the stuff about the computer. I don't remember the other things."
Uh-huh. Okay. So you have many things slip your mind then,
Mm.
right?
Yesterday,
Uh-huh.
my wife asks me to pay for the bill
Uh-huh.
of electricity.
Uh-huh.
When 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 I went out and ate some food, then I go home, but I forget to pay the bill.
Okay. So so that slipped your mind. So excellent. Ozma, how about you? Do you have does anything ever slip your mind, or do you have an example? This.
Teacher, to understand very well sleep one's mind, I have a question. Means
Uh-huh.
something um, uh, push to sleep your mind, something like this, push to sleep your mind.
Say that again.
Something get or something push you to sleep your mind or sleep your mind to sleep.
No, it has nothing to do with sleep. I think,
Means forget. Means
yeah, it's just to
something.
forget.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
there are
you remember
something
later.
that. Mm, okay, maybe I didn't understand very well, but I will try it with an example.
Okay.
Okay, I skip my skip my mind. I can say, for example, sometimes a lot of work can slip my mind
Mm-hmm.
uh, on taking care of my family, maybe.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, that could be that would work. For example, you were supposed to pick up some groceries after work before coming home, and it slipped your mind.
Mm, mm-hmm.
Something
Okay.
like that. Oh, it slipped my mind, and you remembered later, but you went, oh, you've forgotten. So, Raphael, can you think of an example of a time when you have something has slipped your mind?
Actually, I don't remember when it last happened because I use my cell phone to keep
Uh-huh.
me reminding
Oh,
things.
okay. And it organizes you.
Yes,
Excellent.
and
Excellent.
it
All
works.
right. Yeah, it works for you. Okay. I would still, things would still slip my mind. So, um, uh, one of the things that, for me, things that slip my mind are things like very similar to what Jinyu said. When I am driving in the car, I will remember that I need to call somebody, a customer service office, about a bill or about some service that I need. But then when I'm at home, it slips my mind and I forget. And then I'm driving again and I remember I need to do that. So that's one example is I forget when when I'm able to do something, but I can't call somebody when I'm in the car. All right, let's go on. Let's collocation check 2. Let's rewrite these sentences using collocations from exercise 5. This might actually help you guys. So number 1, when I got lost on the subway, a stranger helped me. How can you rewrite this using one of these collocations? Jinyu, can you try this? Any idea?
I'm thinking. I'm thinking.
Okay. And it's actually this last part. A stranger helped me.
Mm, I mm, when 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 I was slipped my mind. Mm, how
No.
to get the subway?
No.
The stranger help me.
Okay. That's a good try. Thank you very much for trying. On this one, we want to change a stranger helped me and come to the rescue. Come to
Come
the
to rest.
rescue. So when
Oh,
I got lost on the subway, a
mm,
stranger came to
came
the
to the
rescue.
rescue. Mm-mm.
Yeah. Okay. Um, I taped a note to the refrigerator to help me to remember. Okay. Does it to help me remember? What is something here that would help you remember? Raphael, can you figure out which of these that would help you remember?
Um, Maybe I could substitute saying I taped a note to the refrigerator to jog my memory.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, very good. All right. Asma, number 3, you should always try to eat healthy. So which one of these words would work for that sentence?
Okay, we should always try a balanced diet.
Oh yeah, so maybe try to have a balanced diet.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. Oh no, I had an appointment at the dentist, but I forgot about it. So how would we fix this one? Jinyu, can you try this one? It's but I forgot about it is what you need to switch.
Mm. I I slipped my mind.
Okay, you would say, but it. You can say it totally slipped my mind.
Mm.
Oh, or you could say it slipped my mind, but if you say totally, you've emphasized it more. It totally slipped my mind. All right, number 5. Raphael, can you try this one? James spilled coffee over his laptop with his laptop computer with very bad results. So
With disastrous consequences.
Yes. Have any of you guys ever done that to your laptop?
No, because I avoid drinking anything or eating anything when I'm using the computer
Okay, that's a
because
good.
it happens a lot.
I've heard that it does.
Hmm.
Has it ever happened to you, Asma?
Yes, it happened once. Yeah, it happened once for me.
A couple of times, okay. And
No, once, only once. One
okay,
time.
one.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. And how about you, Shinyu? Has it ever happened to you?
If I go to work, my daughter often and often take my laptop to play video games.
Uh-huh.
Uh, when when she when she plays the video games
Mm-hmm.
and eat some food, she usually drop the food on the laptop.
Wow.
My laptop is often dirty.
Yes. Yeah. But it's never got inside and had disastrous consequences, right?
Mm,
Yeah. I've no
Sometimes.
I've noticed that with my sister, I am buying her for Christmas a Kindle Fire. Do you guys know what that is? A Kindle Fire HD is what I'm buying her, and I have a friend that has one, and she's selling it to me. And I have told her it's a tablet, right? Through Amazon, and I told her that she cannot let her kids use it because they will destroy it. So let's look at these words, these discussion questions. We've got questions based on the collocations and questions based on the topic. So um, Ozma, have you ever forgotten something with disastrous consequences?
Mm, uh, I think yes, but I cannot remember.
Okay. Very good. This is an appropriate topic then.
Yeah,
Raphael, have you ever?
sometimes my husband say to me, it's good that you don't have a good memory.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I can forgive him for something that I don't like. That I don't like. He do it, you know.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah, for
Funny.
for any mistakes or yeah. So that's why he said to me, it's good that you have not a good memory.
Yeah. So, Raphael, how about you? Have you ever forgot something with disastrous consequences?
Maybe I cannot say that it was a disastrous consequences, but I can say that I lost an opportunity to work for a good company because I didn't check my email.
Yes. Yeah, it's not really disastrous, but
No,
it is also but
nobody
it
died.
is yeah, I've had that type of issue as well. Um, so how about you, Jinyu? Have you ever forgot something with disastrous consequences?
Wedding anniversary.
And oh, this very interesting. My wife always complain about something. She often said it to me because I often forget their wedding anniversary
Oh
and
no.
her birthday.
Oh no. So that's not very good for you to forget that.
And
So,
before her birthday and their wedding anniversary, I often promise to her I will buy some presents for her, but when that day came, I often forget this.
Oh wow, that's funny, because
It's
well,
very tough.
it slips your mind. You can say, "Honey, it just slipped my mind." That's one thing. Vocabulary words slip our minds all the time, right? So
Yeah.
yeah.
We are
All
the
right.
same person.
Yeah. Right. Well, I want to thank you all for your participation in class today. I hope you learned some new collocations and phrases to jog one's memory, to slip your mind, disastrous consequences, and I hope you are able to remember
Yes,
to remember things. That's the important
that's
part.
the
So
difficult part.
Yes.
yeah,
Can you put the worksheet on the verse link?
is it not there?
I
Yeah,
think
it's
it's not.
there. It's let me.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
if you look under the recording, you'll see
Uh-huh.
the link. It says class material, and you
Uh-huh.
just press on the thing that says worksheet, and you'll find it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Thank you.
Excellent.
Thank you for the
Thank you.
class.
All right, you guys have a wonderful. Well, let's see. Um, Ozma, sleep well. And I guess also for Raphael, it's probably your
Yeah,
time to sleep well
yeah.
too.
It is
And
time to turn off the computer.
yeah, and Jinyu, have a good day. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
Thank you,
you. Bye bye.
teacher.
Thanks.
Enjoy.
Bye.
Enjoy.
Thank you all.
Bye.